Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Diana with the juice, and we are at 134 subscribers. Wow, thank you guys so much for subscribing, for sharing, for turning your bell post notifications on. Thank you for telling your friends and your family and everybody to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you know what to do. Subscribe, comment, and turn your post bell notifications on, because your girl's got more stuff coming your way. On today's video, we're going to be talking about how to prepare to come to the United States of America. I know. Once you hear the United States of America, it's like, whew, and your mind starts racing everywhere. But trust me, it's simple. First of all, you need to have your passport. All of us know you cannot travel anywhere without your passport. It has to be the latest type of passport. For people who are living in East Africa, you know that they changed the rules, so now you have to have a whole new passport. They're taking away the old ones, so you have to make sure that you have the new passport and it's up to date. And you have to make sure that your passport has the US visa in it, depending on whatever reason you're coming to the United States for, whether it's school, whether it's visiting, whether you're just here for an exchange program, or you're just here for a conference and everything. You just have to make sure that you have an updated passport and your passport has an updated visa. You have to make sure that your documents are all well intact. When you're traveling anywhere, especially in a foreign country that has probably rules and regulations, regardless, you have to make sure that all your documents are intact. Now, for me, I prefer most of the times having all your documents scanned and stored on your phone. Scan them and email to yourself. So, all that pressure of like having to be told, show us your documents, and you have to flip through your papers and all that, sometimes you might end up like mixing up yourself and everything. Because when you're traveling to the United States, just getting the visa is not gonna guarantee you entrance to the United States. That's one thing people do not understand. You have to know that you have been granted a US visa, but the officer at the border security is the one who determines whether you're getting in or going back home. Now, I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because woe unto you if you don't know this. You have to know. So visa doesn't guarantee you direct entrance to the United States. You have to know how to answer the border security officer the right questions that he's going to ask you. So you have to be prepared about that. Have all your documents intact. Most of the questions that they ask at the border is, where are you going? Who are you going to visit? What's the intention of your visit? They'll ask for proof. Probably, let's say it's a wedding. They will ask for the invitation for the wedding and the letter of invitation that you received from the person who's having a wedding. Or let's say it's school. You'll be asked for your passport and your I-20. I-20 is a document that generally shows which school you're going to be in, what's the address of the school. Also shows how you're going to pay for your school fees, how you're going to fund your housing, everything. So they'll ask for the I-20. You have to know, of course, a little bit about your school. Another thing to know when you're preparing, you have to have money. Guys, do not travel without money. Never travel anywhere without cash. I understand these days we have Visa cards, we have debit, we have all types of technology of paying, we have Apple Pay, all that, but please always have cash on you. There are some machines at the airport that do not take cards, that take cash. And I always advise people, if you know you're going to another country, at least make sure you have their currency. Always make sure you have money. Even if you're here to come to school or you're here to visit someone, regardless if you're going to get to their house or whatever, you just need to have your own money to make sure that your travel is safe and relaxing without any stress. Before you travel, you should always make sure you have close communication with your host or whoever is coming to pick you up at the airport. I have had cases of a person living from Kenya or Tanzania or whatever, or Uganda, any country, and they're coming to the United States. They don't even have their host's number yet. They just expect that when you get to the airport, you're gonna find the person over there waiting for you. The airports are huge. International airports are huge. And it's like all international flights usually arrive at the same time. So the airport is packed. There's a lot of people there, and then you can lose your bags. You can lose your luggage because it's a whole bunch of confusion. You have to have direct communication with your host. Tell them, let them know what time your flight is going to be arriving. Let them know if you will not be having service on your phone. Ensure you always connect to the free Wi-Fi at the airport. Please. There is always free Wi-Fi at the airport. Any airport you go to, especially probably if you're traveling internationally, they're always going to ask for your first and last name. Enter your first name according to your passport, because it's like they always usually already have your database, so they know. Enter your first and last name or your email. Connect to the free Wi-Fi. You can always communicate with your people through, the social apps, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. WhatsApp, I know connects regardless of you having a number or not, or having a service or not. As long as you're on the internet, on the Wi-Fi, connect to the Wi-Fi every single time you land at the airport, even if it's a connection. Please always have close communication with your host, whoever is picking you up at the airport, or the people at your school, whoever you have been talking to when you was applying for the school. Be prepared for a long flight. It's a long flight. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. For me, my first time traveling to the United States, I had a lot of anxiety and I was scared. It was actually my first time being on a big plane. So I was like, whew, and all the adrenaline in your body. So you're just like, I just want to see everything, want to touch everything. You want to sit at the window. You want to look outside the window. You won't see anything anyway. So usipiganie kio, usipiganie kiti ya dirisha. You won't see anything, just the sky. So, yeah, be prepared for a long flight. Carry a blanket. They do give you blankets on the plane, but I always say just have your own in case it's too cold for you, because the temperature is usually the same the whole time. So it might get too cold or whatever. So have your own blanket. Have headphones. They do give you headphones for you to listen to whatever. But sometimes you might just want to listen to the music on your phone, because the music that they have on the planes are not really the type of music you'd listen to. Always have a whole playlist set up for you. If you can, on your phone, a series, or have your iPad or your laptop with all the movies and everything prepared for a long flight, because it's not, depending on what state you're going to, but I know from a direct flight from Kenya to New York is 13 hours and some change. 13 hours seated on a flight. Can you imagine? Be prepared. It's not, trust me. You will keep on looking at the map. How far? But as long as you have your mind occupied, relaxed, pray before your journey, as long as you have all that, you will be fine. Another thing that I felt like you need to know is ask questions. Don't sit there and you don't know what to do and you're not going to talk to anybody. Please, if you have a question, if you feel uncertain about approaching someone else, approach all the police officers at the airport, because there's usually, I would say 0.5 out of 10 that you wouldn't see a police officer at the airport. If you're lost, regardless if you have connecting flight, of course you're prone to be lost. You don't know where your gate is, or you want to do something, you just want to inquire some information. Please ask questions. If you're lost, talk to an officer, tell them, show them your ticket and your passport. This is my ticket, this is where I'm supposed to go. They'll show you where your gate is. Always ask questions. Do not keep quiet. Okay, guys? Thank you guys for always watching. Thank you guys for my subscribers. I appreciate y'all. Continue sharing, continue watching and supporting my videos. Please hit the subscribe button, comment down below. I have a lot of content coming your way. Make sure you comment down below on any questions or anything you would like me to cover next, and I will be glad and pleased to tell you all about everything. And thank you guys, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Mwah.